What is happening, Hollywood men fans? Get ready for an absolutely explosive episode because the news cycle is moving at warp speed, and we've got the inside track on the stories you need to know. We're diving headfirst into the biggest updates that have everyone talking, from jaw-dropping transformations to critically acclaimed performances. You think you've seen it all? Think again. The entertainment universe is constantly shifting, and we're here to break down every single angle, giving you the unfiltered truth and the inside scoop. Don't blink, because you might just miss the next big thing. From the gritty world of combat sports to the dazzling lights of the festival circuit, we're covering it all with the high-energy coverage you expect. So buckle up, because this is Hollywood Men, and we're about to drop some serious knowledge. First up, we're heading to the Venice Film Festival, where a major star has unveiled a transformation that has the internet buzzing. Prepare for a deep dive into how one of Hollywood's biggest names is redefining his image and tackling a role that's testing the limits of his craft. This is more than just a new look. It's a career-defining moment that's got everyone speculating about what's next. Next, we're pulling back the curtain on the critical reception of a highly anticipated film. We'll explore the nuanced portrayal of a complex athlete's journey, focusing on the performance that critics are calling a masterclass in capturing the spirit of a fighter. Get ready for an analysis that goes beyond the surface, dissecting the storytelling and the raw emotion that makes this film a must-watch. And finally, we're diving into the social media storm surrounding this dramatic shift. Fans are reacting in droves, coining new nicknames and debating the impact of this bold move. We've got all the reactions, the memes, and the breakdown of how this story is unfolding online. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, and let's get into it. A fighter's new arena. Dwayne Johnson is making waves at the Venice Film Festival, not just for his presence, but for his profound embodiment of a real-life MMA fighter in Benny Safdie's The Smashing Machine. This film, which Safdie also penned, chronicles the remarkable journey of Mark Kerr, a celebrated UFC champion whose life was a turbulent mix of global fame, a harrowing battle with opioid addiction, and a determined fight for recovery. What sets Safdie's approach apart is its deliberate avoidance of overly dramatic narrative twists or the predictable formulas often found in sports biopics, opting instead to trust the raw power of Johnson's performance to guide the audience through Kerr's tumultuous existence. The film sidesteps the typical addiction recovery clichés, presenting a protagonist who confronts his struggles head-on without a prolonged descent into despair. Instead, the narrative focuses on the aftermath, a champion who has fallen and is now grappling with the profound question of now what? It's this persistent, introspective drive that anchors the film's emotional core. The film immerses viewers in the world of mixed martial arts, opening around 1997 with Johnson's Kerr at the zenith of his career. The visceral depiction of Kerr dominating an opponent with a flurry of powerful knee strikes, a technique now largely banned in the UFC, is both captivating and brutal. For those unfamiliar with the sport, these moments are intense, highlighting the physical toll and inherent danger. The film acknowledges the sport's controversial nature, referencing Senator John McCain's past criticisms of MMA as human cockfighting. Yet, it also captures the unique camaraderie within the sport, where even fierce competitors often display a degree of respect and sportsmanship, treating the intense bouts as a form of high-stakes entertainment, with the unwavering will to win driving figures like Kerr. Emily Blunt delivers a compelling performance as Dawn, Kerr's girlfriend, portraying the complexities of supporting a driven athlete battling addiction. Her character navigates the challenges of his exacting nature and mood swings, often bearing the brunt of his frustrations. The dynamic between Kerr and Dawn is depicted with unflinching realism, showcasing a couple struggling to find equilibrium amidst his demanding career and personal demons. Kerr's realization of the destructive impact of his opioid abuse follows a significant loss in a match, leading him to seek rehabilitation. His subsequent commitment to sobriety, however, creates a new point of contention with Dawn, who perceives his newfound resolve as self-righteous. These characters feel authentic, their flaws and strengths resonating with relatable human experiences. A poignant moment sees Kerr, while in Japan, impulsively purchasing a ceramic bowl and a silk scarf for Dawn, revealing a tender side beneath his formidable exterior. A subtle yet powerful display of his capacity for affection. The film also explores the significant relationship between Kerr and his close friend and fellow fighter, Mark Coleman, portrayed by MMA fighter Ryan Bader. Their dynamic, fraught with the pressures of aging out of the sport and differing perspectives on Kerr's well-being, adds another layer of dramatic tension. Bader's understated performance as Coleman provides a grounded counterpoint, emphasizing the loyalty and competitive spirit inherent in these athletes. Safdie and cinematographer Maceo Bishop craft a visually striking aesthetic, employing a gritty, textured look that mirrors the raw, unpolished nature of the sport, reminiscent of 1970s urban grit. The soundtrack, featuring a standout rendition of Don't Be Cruel by Billy Swan, complements the film's mood. Johnson's portrayal of Kerr is a standout, his imposing physique juxtaposed with a subtle vulnerability in his eyes, conveying a man navigating the complexities of his identity as a lover, fighter, and individual. The film suggests that Kerr ultimately found a measure of peace, despite the brutal path he traversed. This performance is truly a revelation. But what's really got everyone talking is Johnson's shocking physical transformation for this role. The Pebble's new look. Dwayne Johnson has sent shockwaves through the online community and the film industry with a dramatic physical transformation unveiled at the Venice Film Festival. While promoting Benny Safdie's The Smashing Machine, Johnson appeared significantly leaner than his famously muscular physique, leading to widespread speculation and a flurry of reactions across social media platforms. Observers noted that his slimmer frame made him almost unrecognizable, prompting comparisons and discussions about the extent of his metamorphosis. Reports suggest that Johnson shed approximately 60 pounds for his role as MMA fighter Mark Kerr. However, this stark contrast with his on-screen appearance in the film, where he is shown with a more muscular build, has fueled fan curiosity. Speculation abounds regarding whether this weight loss will be depicted later in the narrative, or if it represents a new, more versatile direction for Johnson's public image. The striking change has led to fans affectionately dubbing him the Pebble, a playful nod to his established moniker, The Rock. This nickname echoes the reactions seen with other stars who have undergone significant body transformations, such as Dave Bautista's recent shedding of muscle mass. Social media platforms, particularly X, formerly Twitter, have been abuzz with Johnson's new look. Posts circulating widely showcased videos and images highlighting his altered physique, with many expressing concern or surprise at the extent of his muscle loss. Comments ranged from disbelief at seeing the man often considered the largest in Hollywood looking so different, to humorous observations about his diminished size. The visual evidence of his transformation has undeniably captured the public's attention, sparking a debate about the actor's career choices and physical evolution. Johnson himself has spoken about feeling constrained by his established action hero persona in Hollywood. He expressed a desire to break free from being pigeonholed by industry expectations focused solely on box office appeal. By embracing a gritty dramatic role and undergoing such a radical physical change, Johnson appears to be signaling a deliberate pivot in his career. He is channeling the same drive that propelled him to stardom, but now towards a different kind of artistic expression and challenge. This move suggests a commitment to exploring new facets of his acting capabilities and potentially redefining his cinematic identity. The Smashing Machine is slated for a theatrical release on October 3, 2025, and also features Emily Blunt. Johnson's upcoming projects indicate a busy schedule, including a return as Maui in Mona, 2026, reprising his role as Luke Hobbs in Fast X, Part 2, 2027, and starring in the historical epic, The King. He is also attached to San Andreas 2, Big Trouble in Little China, Breakthrough, an untitled Hawaii set crime drama, and Monster Jam. His continued involvement in the Fast and Furious franchise and Disney projects like Jungle Cruise 2 suggest a multifaceted career trajectory. However, his recent appearance and commitment to a transformative role in The Smashing Machine have clearly marked a significant moment, prompting discussions about his artistic evolution and dedication to his craft. This metamorphosis is truly something to behold. But how is the critical world responding to Johnson's latest cinematic endeavor? A fighter's spirit captured. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has captivated audiences and critics alike with his portrayal of legendary UFC fighter Mark Kerr in Benny Safdie's highly anticipated biopic, The Smashing Machine. Premiering at the Venice Film Festival, Johnson surprised many with a noticeable slimming down, a drastic physical transformation undertaken to authentically embody the complex life of the former UFC champion. Known for his imposing muscular build, Johnson's leaner appearance at the festival events, including the photo call and the Miu Miu Women's Tales event, immediately became a viral sensation. The online reaction to Johnson's new physique was swift and varied. Fans quickly took to social media, with X, formerly Twitter, being a hub for discussion. Many expressed shock at the dramatic difference, with some jokingly referring to him as the Pebble and others remarking on his significant weight loss. While some comments focused on the aesthetic change, a significant portion of the online discourse also highlighted admiration for Johnson's dedication and commitment to the role. Comments praising his hard work and the apparent success of his transformation at age 53 underscored a general appreciation for his effort in portraying the MMA legend accurately. In The Smashing Machine, Johnson delves into the life of Mark Kerr, a fighter who not only excelled in the ring but also battled personal demons, including prescription drug addiction, amidst the pressures of fame. Emily Blunt stars alongside Johnson as Dawn Staples, Kerr's former wife, adding emotional depth to the narrative. Johnson, speaking at the Venice press conference, articulated his motivation for taking on a role that pushed him beyond his typical blockbuster persona. He explained his feeling of being boxed in by Hollywood's focus on commercial success, expressing a deep-seated desire to explore more challenging and meaningful roles. "Hollywood has become about box office, and that can push you into a corner," Johnson stated, reflecting on his past career choices. He credited Blunt and director Safdie for encouraging him to step outside his comfort zone and pursue roles that aligned with his personal aspirations. "Sometimes it takes people you love and respect to say that you can," he shared, emphasizing the importance of external validation and encouragement in pursuing personal dreams. Johnson's contemplation of his career, questioning whether he was living his own dream or fulfilling others' expectations, highlights a pivotal moment of artistic self-reflection. The Smashing Machine represents not just a physical transformation, but a potential career redefinition, showcasing his willingness to embrace challenging narratives and diversify his acting portfolio. This commitment to authentic portrayal and artistic growth has positioned the film and Johnson's performance as significant talking points within the industry, promising a new chapter in his celebrated career. Johnson's commitment is undeniable, but the internet's reaction to his new look is just as captivating. Venice transformation stuns. Dwayne Johnson made a striking appearance at the Venice Film Festival, unveiling a significantly slimmer physique that left fans and observers in awe. The 53-year-old actor, widely recognized for his formidable build and action-oriented roles, presented a nearly unrecognizable, leaner look at the Miu Miu Women's Tales event, generating considerable buzz ahead of the premiere of The Smashing Machine. Johnson's decision to undergo this intense physical transformation for his role as MMA fighter Mark Kerr in Benny Safdie's upcoming film has been met with a spectrum of reactions online. While dressed in a sharp blue button-up shirt and black trousers, Johnson showcased the results of his dedicated efforts. His dramatically altered frame drew immediate attention, prompting a wave of comments on social media platforms. The transformation sparked a playful debate among fans, with many referencing his famous nickname, The Rock, by coining the Pebble to describe his new, leaner appearance. This renaming highlighted the magnitude of his physical change. While some online commentary bordered on criticism or exaggerated the change, a substantial number of fans expressed genuine admiration for Johnson's dedication and the results of his hard work. Many applauded his commitment to portraying Kerr authentically, with one user noting, "At 53, he looks incredible, lean, shredded, and in top shape after shedding excess muscle and weight. Such comments emphasize the positive aspects of his transformation, celebrating his fitness and apparent health benefits derived from the demanding regimen. The discourse also touched upon the actor's personal journey, with some suggesting that such dedication could add years to his life, further underscoring the positive reception from a segment of his audience. Johnson's commitment to authentically portraying Mark Kerr, a former UFC champion whose life was marked by significant triumphs and personal struggles, is evident in this physical overhaul. The film, directed by Benny Safdie, promises to delve into the complexities of Kerr's career and personal life, with Johnson embodying the fighter's journey. The striking visual change serves as a powerful testament to Johnson's versatility and his willingness to push the boundaries of his craft. This dedication to method acting and physical adaptation has clearly resonated with his fanbase and the wider film community, setting high expectations for his performance in The Smashing Machine and signaling a potentially new direction for his career, one that embraces more challenging and transformative roles. His dedication is truly remarkable. Now, let's recap all the major headlines you need to know. Dwayne Johnson stunned at Venice with a dramatic new look for The Smashing Machine. Critics are praising his raw portrayal of fighter Mark Kerr. The internet is buzzing, calling him the Pebble after his incredible weight loss. Don't miss these stories. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell, drop a like, leave a comment, and follow us on all socials so you don't miss a single update.